Jessica, and welcome to another edition of Jessica Chats. Today you're going to be learning how to do a simple top knot for an everyday easy go look. It only should take about 10 to 15 minutes. If you want it to be a little more messier, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a simple top knot using your natural hair. Of course, my hair is rather long, and I also should give you another tutorial on how to get good strength in your hair, because I have good texture. I use a couple of simple products that will help you get a good, thick, luxurious hair. So what the first thing I'm going to do is start off with a comb and brush. This is my brush after I've combed it, and I'm just making sure I get it as to the top peak as possible, because you don't want it to the side or to the halfway to the back. You want your top knot as high as you can get it. And as straight as possible. So once I've combed it as high as I want it, and yes, you will need to tilt your head, ladies. Because once I combed as high as I want it, which is about right there, it should just kind of sit there for a second. And then I'm going to get a little pink lotion or whatever type of moisturizer you use. I like to use a little pink lotion to give it a little moisturizer so that it won't be so dry. You always want to keep your hair moisturized to maintain good, healthy hair. Alright, so now, excuse me. Now that you've gotten your ponytail to the point of which you want it to be as high as you can get it, you then, some people use rubber bands. I particularly like to use just a black twist tie to keep it hidden, because it holds the pony better. This is also a great tip on how to do a high pony. Whenever you want a high pony, and then just adding some weave to that ponytail. Possibly do that in another tutorial. Right now, I'm just doing the top knot. And you just want to make sure you got your back super smooth. Ladies, we will straighten up them edges toward the end. But you also kind of want to leave it a little messy. So now, you just get your twist tie. As high as you can get it, or high as you want it. You just add your twist tie to it. And if it's a newer twist tie, be careful, because it could possibly pop or break, depending on how thick your hair is. And there's the ponytail. Now, you can do it as a high pony. Use a curler, crank a little bit, and you're good to go. But as a high top knot, what you're going to want to do, and you may see I have a couple of short pieces up front. That's when I do a bang with the top knot. So I have like a little bang, and I do a top knot. So what you want to do, whenever you have some short little hairs, just take a little hair gel, not much, just to kind of smooth it out a bit. Okay, now that you got that part good, what you're going to do, you're going to take all of your hair. Like I said, you want to have a little moisture to it. You don't want it oversaturated, because then the top knot's going to look a little stiff. You want it to kind of be flowy, simple. So then you're going to take it and you're going to twist it around, holding that center so that you know where it's going to start at. And then as you let it come around, you're going to bring the rest of that under. I like to use a second twist tie before I use pins. And really it helps hold the whole thing in place for the rest of the day. Like, seriously, it helps so bad. And then you kind of just fiddle with it before you pin it. You know how you want your top knot to look. You start pinning it. Use a couple of bobby pins so it can kind of stay secure. Like I said, you want to use a twist tie to help it stay secure throughout the entire day. So that way it'll be kind of movie, you know, kind of got a little move to the body, but at the same time it'll hold. Okay. Then you want to definitely pin it in the back a couple of times. I use about altogether maybe 7 pins, and like maybe 2 in the front, 1 on each side, and about 2 or 3 in the back, about 3 in the back, just because you want that back to hold. You can't really see it as you're going throughout the day, so you want to make sure it's in place. Now, then once you have it in place, you can definitely make it fuller. You can make it a little tighter. You can even make it a little messier if you want to. Okay, so now once you got your top knot the way you want it, you kind of just want to touch up your edges. The edges are your friend, so just kind of touch it up. Not so much. A little gel goes a long way. And just kind of slightly brush it. Some people like to do the little squiggly edges. I, for one, just kind of like to keep it around and bring it straight up. You may mess your bob up a little bit as you're doing this. You can also use a rat tail comb to get them edges, or one of those really thin rat tail brushes as well. Kind of messy and play with it a bit. After you've done your edges, you're done. Get compliments. How did you do it? Everyone likes it. It's great. Please like this video, subscribe, share. Stay tuned for the next tutorial. Stay tuned for the next video. Again, this is Jessica Chats. I'm Jessica. Tune in next time. Like, subscribe, share this video. Bye, you guys.